It's no wonder he received a recommendation to our school. How about it? Would you like to stay here and study with us? Yes, do that! You'll probably become the most notable genius this school has ever seen. Wow, genius, it's alright if you want to stay. I mean, you should stay, really. Shakes his head. No, I'm going to go with all of you. I'll go back to studying when the world is at peace. Are you sure? Of course, I already said. I'm sticking by you forever. Yeah! Yeah! Anyway, yes, Genius obtains the title Honor Roll. So, I guess with that minigame, if you don't have 1,000 gold, then you can earn a Palma Potion in that minigame, because you'll have under 1,000 gold, he'll just give you a Palma Potion. Assuming you don't have 1,000 gold. I obviously have more than 1,000 gold, so... let me go status. Honor Roll. It increases his intelligence and accuracy, which is pretty good, better than nothing. Kratos doesn't have anything. Colette has Turbo Waitress. Let me see what... Colette's increases HP and strength. This one increases defense and intelligence. She definitely needs that. She's going to become a more of a magic caster later on. And speaking of which, is she T-type? No, she's becoming an S-type. That isn't good. I want you to be T-type. Increase toughness. Now, because I didn't get the Palma Potion there, and I didn't end up, for some reason, I wasn't able to get it. I don't know why. Let's just buy one and give it to them. Because I have the money. You may not. Just do that mini game, and you'll get one for free if you don't have 1,000 gold. Here, hand it over the Palma Potion. All right then. Looks like you're good little boys and girls after all. Just make sure you learn your lesson and don't mess with us again. Yes, I'll be careful. Come on, we're leaving. I have to say that Governor General Dor sure was trusting. It's hard to believe he just gave us his family treasure like that. So what are we going to do with that anyway? You're an idiot! We don't have any use for that thing! We're just going to sell it to that geezer on Hakonesia Peak who collects old junk. Now let's go. Hehe. Sorry for getting us in trouble. Those guys kind of piss me off. They do, don't they, Lloyd? They do. Next thing we're going to want to do is go to Governor General Dor's office, because we must talk to the leader of the city to understand the deal with the designs. What you're going to want to do first is talk to this soldier, though, and you'll get an optional scene involving Kratos and Lloyd. They're talking about that Lloyd says that he should train, and Kratos offers to train him as well. If you choose non... I kind of hate that. The default option is on never mind. So don't, like, skip through it, or you might press that. Choose please. This will significantly raise the relationship level with Kratos. Like, a lot. You're definitely gonna want to do these. If you choose to... There's a very late point in the game where Kratos will be able to join your party again. I'm not going to explain any further than that. And if you do all of these training scenes with him, then it'll release optional cutscenes involving Lloyd and Kratos later on when he rejoins the party. Because, yeah. They're kind of nice. If Kratos is your highest relationship level, I don't think I've ever had them, actually. I know of them, I've never seen them. So yes, apparently the Chosen was just here a moment ago. How dare you defile that name? That despicable criminals must be arrested and turned over to the church at once. Thank you, Colette, for being a klutz. You turned your wings on. She's like an angel. I can see the angels, Daddy. $10 points to anyone who gets that reference. I know someone who did. Yes. The Chosen we gave the Book of Regeneration was an imposter. The Book of Regeneration is completely optional. It is a quest item that you can get that if you don't know the story already, It'll tell you where the seals are, if you don't know where they are already. I do. I guess I can show you how to get it. Boom! Slap in the face. Bitch slap. Bitch slap by an elf. A melf. Yeah, I said it. If it is, after all, written in the language of the angels, so only members of the church can read it. Let's try asking at the church. Maybe the priest knows something. That's a good point. Let's give it a try. Any objections? You have my deepest apologies, chosen one. So let's go to the church, I guess. We will find out. Old man, move. I hate it when NPCs block your way. It happens a lot more than you'd think. And look, Chocolat is here. Oh, you're the ones that came to our item shop earlier, aren't you? Ugh, that's an annoying voice. Her voice kind of annoys me. She is the director of pilgrimages. Pilgrimage is, yes. Quite a mouthful. Pilgrimages for the church. People go on them to seek enlightenment, I guess. Yes, the current tour is already full. We say no to that. Oh wait, no, go back in. That's what she said. We're gonna want to talk to this priest up here. Oh, chosen one, do you remember me? Oh no, it kind of looks like the Sean Connery guy that died at the beginning of the game. Yes, ever since the Tower of Salvation appeared. Okay. He basically talks about where he thinks that the book would be, what was written in it. He says he doesn't know, but we do know where the book went. So yeah, as far as story is concerned, they want to get the Book of Regeneration, so we got to go to Hakonesia Peak. Oh, long road ahead of us, because yes, they're talking about how the imposters are like freaking bad people. Long road ahead of us. Hakonesia Peak is going to be the farthest we've traveled so far. It is a long way there, and unfortunately we have no quick travel. There's no way to fast travel there yet. So, let's do it! I guess I can show where the guidepost monuments would be. We're not going to go into that caravan yet. If you remember, we stayed there one day. There's probably going to be new enemies out here. I believe the guidepost monument's out here somewhere.
This isn't our day.
I don't think we've encountered these yet. I don't know. If we have, then I guess I cut this out, but I don't think we've encountered these yet. Well, there's a treasure chest right here containing an EX gem level 2, which is very freaking good. Yes, thank you. Yes, we want to get personal on Lloyd. This will make it so that you run faster in dungeons and cities. It's a lifesaver. It saves so much time. You really want that for now, because you can get better skills later on. Okay. Well, what I was saying was that later on you'll be able to get better stuff. And I can't find the guidepost monument. I guess I'm going like around the long way. And I have a soda in front of the screen, so I can't. Oh, there it is. There it is. Haha! Oh no! Bum rush. All right, let's get to that guidepost monument. Now, unfortunately, I think it only counts for like half of the thing that we're on. So here we have long-range mode for the Palma Costa region. That is the human ranch over there. You don't want to go there just... Oh, damn it all yet. Well, it seems that we're already out of long-range mode. I know where the other one is, and it'll take a while to get there, but first we want to head over to this House of Salvation. For one reason... Oh, no. For one reason. Well, there's a dog here if you want to talk to his Colette. But you find... the assassin. The assassin! We're gonna speak to her because one thing, it will raise... Okay, actually no, it'll do two things. It will raise the relationship status of a non-party member at the moment, but it'll also make it so that another party member will join earlier than intended. There will be a part in the game where you'll be able to get a party member, but they won't join just yet if you don't do this. But if you do this, then they'll join a little bit earlier than usual. So I've gone through the game without doing this, and then they didn't join right away. I'm like, what the heck? You're supposed to join me. Her name is Sheena, baby. Sheena Fujibayashi, which is kind of funny because that name, Sheena Fujibayashi, is a play on an old ninja master of legend. I think his name was like Shinji Fujibayashi. I think that's it. Don't quote me on it. Breasts are gone. But, yeah, it's kind of interesting. Her name is like a play on words of, or a play off of an old Japanese legend. But yes, we're going to want to head this way. Pay attention to your map and the way you're going. We're going to want to head out this way off this like little jutting piece of land. Because the end of it will be the guidepost monument. And you can kind of see it in the distance over there. We may run into new enemies by going through these woods. Ah! Okay. We may run into new enemies because... I guess this is new. Because depending on the terrain that you're going through at the time, it will change what enemies you run into on the overworld. And she got Recover. Recover is good. It will come in handy later. Basically, you don't need Hakonesia bottles anymore. Hakonesia bottles anymore. Because she can use Recover. Hakonesia bottles are always useful though, so keep them anyway, just in case Rain gets knocked out or runs out of TP like she is right now. They're just good to have. So don't get rid of them just because she gets Recover. Anyway, here we are. Here's the Guidepost Monument for both northeastern Palmacosta and Hakonesia Peak. So we have long range mode all the way up till Hakonesia Peak. So let's head out to Hakonesia Peak right now. I'm going to fast forward the rest of this. And there we go. We're at Hakonesia Peak. The first time that I got to use Lunar Dragon's extended music. Kind of nice. I haven't been able to use it. Just trying to find a way to use it. Apparently the passes are 100 million gold per person. Oh my, you're quite the beauty. If you're on a pilgrimage, you should join in the Asgard Ruin Tour at the Palmacosta Travel Agency. Hey, you're in cahoots with the travel agency. Oh, shut up! If you don't have any money, then get out of here! That's a very old scripture. Oh my, beautiful maiden. Oh, he's like, oh, my beautiful maiden, you have a good eye. This here, he kind of reminds me of Professor Egad from Luigi's Mansion. That's weird. Record that contains the legend of Spiritua. This is the Book of Regeneration right here. Yes, the Chosen was willing to part ways with it for money, of course. Yes, the fake Chosen. Ah, yes. But if it's that important to you, the Maiden in Beauty can have a look at it. More than anything, I want the spiritual statue that is displayed in the House of Salvation. If you bring me that, I'll consider showing you the book. So he wants the spiritual statue that's in the house, that's at the House of Salvation. But apparently something's going on out here. Trouble's a brewing at Palmacosta.